Alright, so I have my two 10 frames here, and we're going to use these to help us with adding. So, and then I also have two different colored poker chips that I'm going to use as counters. So, I'd assume if we're starting to work on adding, we've probably done some subitizing, and so at this point we should be able to see that this is 4, or maybe that's how your students have learned 4. Either way works. And so then if we're going to add, let's say 6 plus 8, so we have 4, we're going to add 2 more, so 5, 6, so that's our 6, and you could leave it like this, or you could do it like that. Like I said, whichever one works better for you. So we have our 6, and then we're going to do our other number in the other color. So we're going to count out up to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So by looking at this, we see that this 10 frame is full. There aren't any empty spots left in it, so we know that this is 10. And then on the other side, we see that there's 4, and you could leave it like that or like this. And then we know that 10 and 4 together is 14. Another thing that this does for us is it helps us see that we have our 6, and if we break our 8 up in 2, then we have 4, and that is a number pair with 6. And those two numbers make 10. So that's another good thing that fits well with this. And yeah. So let's do a smaller number. Let's do maybe 2 and 6. Or 2 and 5. We'll do 2 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got our 5, and then we're going to add 2 to the 5. So use the other color and go 1, 2. So by looking at this, we can see that as a whole, looking at our 10 frame, we're just using 1 for this one, we have our 10 frame here, and we're missing 3, so that's one way that students might look at it, or maybe they see the 5 and the 2 separately, but they can see that this shape is 7, and so we see that 5 plus 2 equals 7, and yep, so that's how you can use 10 frames to help students with addition.